Welcome back, everyone. I'm Adam Bowles. I hope you've enjoyed our previous chapter and continue to watch me here babbling about accessorizing your DSLR cameras without breaking the bank. In this chapter, we will talk about some of your basic needs for shooting movies with DSLR cameras. Remember, the purpose of this series is to introduce you where and how to equip your camera to shoot your movie with a professional touch without spending a lot of money. Naturally, if you do have the money to spend, this isn't for you. First and foremost, get to learn about your camera. Take a photography lesson. Learn about the shutter speed, ISO, aperture, etc. Learning these would help you to understand how to deliver the right quality without introducing video noise or video grain that would make your clips look amateurish. So, here it is, the meat and potatoes of this web mini-series. Alright, let's start with some of the essential needs to shoot your video with your DSLRs. Like recording media. DSLR cameras uses the SD cards to store information. An SD card is a small plastic card that are used to save your photos or videos. It is portable and it can be lost easily. It has no moving parts, so it can last a long time as long as you don't abuse it. In fact, I've heard many people accidentally leave it in their washer and they're still able to retrieve the info. Well, I don't suggest you try that at home though. Unlike photography, recording video requires a fast read-write from the camera to the card. So you will need a fast recording speed SD cards, or commonly known as the SDHC card. Since video requires a faster recording speed or it would shut down, a minimum suggested speed would be a class 6, or better yet, get the class 10 cards or the new extreme SD card. What does this mean, class 10? It means that you can write 17 megabytes per second, reads at 30 megabytes per second. We suggest you get more than one, have it as a backup, especially now that the prices of the SDHC cards has dropped. You can get a Transcend 16 gig SD card, class 10 for $10.98, or 32 gig for $22.82, or 64 gig for $59.99 at Amazon.com. Oh, if you haven't used Amazon to find your stuff for DSLR cameras, you should start. Plenty of the companies and accessories are available there. And when you become a Prime member, you get your items shipped to you within 2 days. It's worth it for that alone. We recommend getting a 32 gig card instead of a 64. So in case the card fails to work, you do not lose everything. There were online forums reporting that many people have problems with the SanDisk SD card. But who knows? At MDI, we like Transcend SD cards. They are pretty cheap. And if it breaks, it's just the cost of a 3D movie ticket. Added bonus. Got extra money to spare? Then get SD card holders, so you can have all of your cards in one place. You can get the Pelican 0910 for $22, or the Autorama's digital media storage aluminum case that can hold up to 8 cards at Amazon.com for $9.99. We do not recommend carrying cases that store your cards in a plastic sleeve type, as those sleeves can break or get sticky. So get like 2 of the 32 gig Transcends at about $23 each. That's about $46, and you should be able to at least a day of 1080 recording footage, or about 960 minutes. Then get an SD card case at $10, so now your total spending equals $56, and leaving space for more SD cards in the future. That didn't break your bank, did it? $56 is maybe how much it costs for a week of cigarettes or watching 2 to 3 digital extreme films at movie theaters. That's not too bad, is it? Ultimately, as an independent filmmaker, it is not what equipment you have. It is about how you tell your story with limited equipment.